And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs. So almost ready to get underway, getting the nod for Game 7 on the mound. Johnny Coley, what should we keep an eye on here?
He's able to throw the four-seam fastball and an effective two-seam fastball. Many times when guys go to the two-seamer, their four-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but he's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
Lenny Domine leading things off and takes a strike. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Perez snags it. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Steve Whitlock in the box now. No balls and a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Dan Collins will hit next. And that one upstairs. Ball 1. 2 outs. Base is empty. Inside, just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Freddie Ladd. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Right down the chute, And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Marlins leave one. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching the National League. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Matt Lunt.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Arnold Walters. Ball one, no strikes. Walters launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside corner. And the count's even at 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Mariano Rosales, the next Giant to hit. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe in second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
One now. This one in the dirt. And it's second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He will score and the Giants take the lead. 1-0.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And now it's going to be Will Smith. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second, on to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Andy Holton, the next Giant to hit. That clips the corner. Now fly ball to right center. Ladd sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. And now for the Marlins, Shane Land. Now this is in the air down the line. Raimo moving under it and makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And now the DH, Parker Kubek. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. 1 out, bases empty.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And here is Scott Barnwell. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a follow.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Leo Feliz.
Third baseman, number 28.
Blunt back to work. Just missed Blunt. An all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And up next for San Francisco, Steven Raimo. Raimo with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ladd pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 37.
Now it's the shortstop. Fastball is outside. Feliz leads off first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike two. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball left side, could be two. Colzado toss to second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
And here is Emilio Perez. That one's in there, and that is strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ground ball up the middle. Land to first, and that is the inning. One left for San Francisco. Back here in San Francisco, and now Ken Colzado.
Number 7.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Raimo makes the grab on the run.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Domine batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Steve Whitlock, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed. Whitlock goes 5 feet 11 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's inside.
That's inside.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ronaldo Starnes.
23.
And that one off the outside edge. And that drops in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strike.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Walters stands in now and watches strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is downstairs. And it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
First and second, no outs. Rosales getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. First and second, no outs here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. The 1-2. On the ground, could be two. The flip, there's one. And that's two.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Will Smith, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive. And that is that. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings are complete now. Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dan Collum. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting,
Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Collin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Inside, and that's ball 1. Lined into right. Brings it in, and there's one away. And up next for Miami, Shane Lamb. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Upstairs. And a count 2-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now here's the Marlins DH, Parker Kubek. He's 0 for 1. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside low. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Ronald Valdez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Andy Holton.
Number 29.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now Leo Feliz. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Raimo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Holton stands at first with 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Colzado to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Coley back to work. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And there's the strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Ken Colzado. Flied to right his first time. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Dominate. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. And that's way high. And it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Whitlock in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. And digging in for San Francisco, number 37. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
To the right side, Whitlock. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Number 21.
Emilio Perez now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low. And that one is inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out. Runner at second. Starnes digs in now. A single his first time. There's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Blunt checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Action in the pen down there. Willie Stein getting ready to go. Cotter also getting ready. Up the middle. Slings to first in time. So the lineup flips over. And stepping in is the speedy Arnold Walters. A walk, and he's also singled. Top of the zone for a called strike. Perez on third with 2 out. Foul off down the right side. And that's outside. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And that just misses.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Mariano Rosales on deck for San Francisco. And here comes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Giants 1 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now here is Dan Collum. First pitch just misses. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Ornelas getting loose out there. Miranda warming up as well. That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now
here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Freddie Ladd. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Ladd, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ladd, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. The Fish down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. And 1-2. And this is inside. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. That's the third out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Giants. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Mariano Rosales. Hit in the air, right field. Barnwell in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
And up next for the Giants, Will Smith. Foul ball. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Holton stands in now and watches strike one. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a little bit low. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in San Francisco. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Parker Kubek. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Ronald Valdez, the next up for the Marlins. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 7. And he grounds one to the right side. And that is out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Barnwell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Calzado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Johnny Coley out of the game. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Cameron Tebow gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Ken Calzado. And that's in there for strike 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
That misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. With the tying run on at first, here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. The 1-2. That one missing inside. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, number 18.
First and second, 2 outs. Domine will hit next. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Fought off foul. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Potter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and digging in for San Francisco, Leo Feliz, 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 17.
And the batter now, Steven Raimo. And downstairs, signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Juan Vargas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stein also throwing. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air to left down the line. Dominate on the move towards foul ground. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that's outside. Ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Clips the corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Ornelas.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Whitlock at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Colin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Upstairs. That one misses, and the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Yeah, the batter now, Shane Lamb. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Fernando
Giants.
Miranda comes on
Number
now.
32.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Parker Kubek, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
That's out to center field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And at the plate for Miami, Ronald Valdez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's outside, and 1-1.
That's a ball.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Out there to center. Perez makes the play, and that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Juan Vargas. And now the center fielder, Emilio Perez.
Number 58.
Check swing, called strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jose Delgado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now one missed.
2-2 to count.
Down the line, it's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ronaldo
Now
Starnes, the next Giant to
Number
hit.
23.
And that drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tying run at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting. Number
Now it's the
31.
Giants' leadoff hitter, Arnold Walters. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The tying run at the plate. Safe and second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That one in the dirt and gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Line to right, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Here's the second baseman, Will Smith.
Number 34.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Walters, the runner at first with two gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Andy Holton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jose Delgado.
Now pitching for Miami. Number 35.
Andy Holton, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. There's a strike. So the tying run at second. Outside low, 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. One runs in, and it's off the top of the wall. In to score from first. They lead it in the 8th.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Phillies getting ready to hit. Just missed. That to right. Barnwell sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8 innings complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. The Giants looking for those last 3 outs to clinch a spot.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Giants.
and on the mound, the closer, Barney Servone.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Barnwell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now the left fielder, Lenny Domine. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Perez under it, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Steve Whitlock, trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The Marlins down to their final strike. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your life.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Athletics. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the... So just about set. And today on the hill, Steve Rowe.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw a high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third. Whips it across. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Rowe. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Cuevas makes the grab, 2 down.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sanchez puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Terry Menard. What do you have on him, Singy?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come
Leading
fast,
off
and
for
they
the
come
A's,
often. Very
second
difficult to
baseman,
pick up out of his hand.
86.
Now it's the second baseman, Leonard James. Just missed. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Francisco Garcia. In the air out to center, McDaniel. On the move, makes a nice running catch. One down. And here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez.
Number 12.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Number 4.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but
Runner takes off, pitch outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. A little bit low. 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. The A's strand 1. The decisive 7th game of this American League Championship Series. Here's a big power threat. Marco Escobar. First pitch misses.
the only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense, gripping action.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest.
One down, base is empty. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Batting sixth, center fielder, number 38.
Man at first, digging in, Riley McDaniel. Right through there for a strike. Rowe, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. On the ground to third. To second, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom
for
half
the
of inning
Athletics.
number 2.
First
And here's the
baseman,
first
number
baseman,
23.
Dave Vogelsang. Menard back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike 2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and to count 1-2. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, Mark Cuevas. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That's a little bit low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Batting 7, center fielder, number 14.
First and second, no outs. Waldron now at the plate. Check swing, appeal to first, and he went around. Just enough that time. First and second, no outs here in Game 7 of the ALCS. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting 8, third baseman, number 30.
Johnny Compton digs in now. Chris, RBI spot in Game 7. This is the type of stuff you dream about.
Yeah, and if he can come through right here, they will never forget his name. Big opportunity. Let's see what he can do.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's in there, and they take a 2-run lead.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
One out, runner at second. Kaufman will hit next. That one's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Leonard James. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So digging in, Francisco Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Compton on third. James on at first with 2 down. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Esteban Valdez, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
Here comes the 0-1. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. And we're back on to the third inning. And now the DH, Miles Middleton.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one hit to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So up next, Jackson James. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Rowe, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Nobody out, runner at first. And it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1-2 now. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 1-2. Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 34.
Gray Manouche stepping in now for the Yankees. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, number 26.
So digging in, Rafael Miranda. Grounded out his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
First and second, 1 out. Gill getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. So he goes yard to left. His second homer this series. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Victor Ramirez. On the ground to the left, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marco Escobar. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And now it's even up.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
DeAndre Averill digs in now towards first, and that's a foul ball. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Tony Sanchez. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Dave Vogelson up next for the A's. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1 there.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, no outs. Cuevas will hit next. And that one fouled off. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Rusty Waldron.
2. 2-0.
Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground right side. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, number 30.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Compton. He drove in two with a double his first time up.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that is out of play. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hammered down the right field line, base hit. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they've tied it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dana Kaufman up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a strike in there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Terry Menard won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Chad Waylock.
Number 24.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Back to the top of the lineup, Leonard James up next for the A's. First pitch just misses. On the ground right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the A's 5 and the Yankees 4. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Riley McDaniel. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting number 29.
Miles Middleton stepping in now for the Yankees. singled and scored his first time. Outside low, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And another ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. A's leading by a run. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sanchez snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
James in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Garcia. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
This to center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And there's a foul ball.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next up for the A's, Tony Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 4. It's the A's 5 and the Yankees 4. The decisive 7th game of this American League Championship Series. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Gray Manouche. Gets the call. Strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the shortstop, Rafael Miranda. Called strike right there. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder, Miguel Gil. He's already homered here in this one. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Waldron sizing this one up, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now, Dave Vogelsang. Waylock back to work. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Garrett Ramos up and loosening in the pen. Clark getting loose as well.
No, that's a ball.
That one missed. In for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right side. Finds its way through, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Next up for the A's, Mark Cuevas. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. The other way, fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
So up next, Rusty Waldron. Right through there for a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Compton, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chad Waylock departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for New
Rodney
York.
Clark gets the
Number
call from the
31.
pen. So now here's the DH, Dana Kaufman. That's off the mark. 1-0. Already 3 runs across in the frame. You're in game 7 of the ALCS. And this is inside. And a foul ball. The 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. So the lineup flips over. Leonard James getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball 1.
The A's looking to add another. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Francisco Garcia up next for the A's. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
0-1.
Ball one there.
No.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now here's the A's catcher, Esteban Valdez. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Tap back to the mound. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They strike for 3 runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Victor Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. Ramirez, in his 4th year, just 21 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Marco Escobar stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Armstrong up and throwing. Fernandez, a left-hander, also throwing. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the catch for the out. DeAndre Averill stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
2 strikes.
And it's second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now here is Riley McDaniel.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
This one in the dirt. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-1. That one missing inside.
2-1.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Ripped on a line to center. Waldron makes the catch, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Yankees 4. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Tony Sanchez.
Number 4.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Foul ball there. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball. Goes down looking. Dave Vogelson now at the plate.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Outside. And that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's the 3rd, and that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1 down, base is empty. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Rodney, a new pitcher in the game, Garrett Ramos.
Number 22.
Man at first with 1 gone. Mark Cuevas digs in now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Check swing, called strike. And that's outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Waldron, the next to hit. There's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Movement in the bullpen. Dave Pace appears to be getting loose. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Left field. Gill sizes this one up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Compton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kaufman in the on-deck circle for the A's. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Across is the runner from first. And it's now a 6-run lead.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the A's designated hitter, Dana Kaufman. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the 7th in Game 7. It's the A's 10 and the Yankees 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Armstrong.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jackson James will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 7.
No.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Gray Manouche.
Number 34.
Strike 1. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. And that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dave Case.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
James, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hayes, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Garcia in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes. Yep.
The A's up big in this one. You're in Game 7 of the ALCS. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting
Esteban Valdez up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Garcia at first, 1 gone. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. That one almost got him.
Ball.
That's to third. Off balance feet. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning up. It's the A's 10 and the Yankees 4. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's going to be Rafael Miranda. Armstrong back to work. That one outside, and that is ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Sanchez hauls it in, and there's one away. Miguel Gil getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sanchez under this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Victor Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Joel Guerrero taking over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Sanchez leading things off and takes a strike. And the slider just misses. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Escobar sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Dave Vogelsang. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Gilberto Armas preparing to come on if needed. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. One out, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate. Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Mark Cuevas. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Waldron at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. There's the swing and a miss. Cuevas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So no runs here on a base hit. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Donovan Sohn.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Escobar stands in now and watches strike one. The A's bullpen has some movement. Waylon Watson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ariano, the lefty, warming up as well. Just missed. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Averill in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 7. Outside low, and a full count now.
Full count.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And next for New York, Riley McDaniel. 0 for 3 in this one. And downstairs. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Slider clips the corner.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Full count.
First and second, no outs. You're in Game 7 of the ALCS. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't. Quite clip the zone. It's a stone cold take.
Swing and a foul out of play. Bases juiced, no outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, number 18.
Jackson James stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. That's in for a strike. And that one clips the corner. Inside, just missed. Bases loaded, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And it remains 2-2. That's towards center. Waldron makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's now 10-5.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to...
Pitching for the
Pitching
A's.
change here, Manuel Fernandez. So it's their last
Now
chance in
batting,
this
number
one.
34.
Stepping in, Gray Manouche. Inside, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one fouled off. 2-2. One strike away. Two on, 2 outs. Liner snagged at first. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Athletics. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Simon Sykes.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Smith now at the plate. Outside low, ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him at the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Holton.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Pitch gets away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Up the middle, base hit, and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Blake Pepper with the middle.
First and second, 2 outs. Logan, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Logan with a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 2 and the Athletics. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Sammy Bagley.
How about a report?
the first baseman, Dave Vogelsang. Right through there for his strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Look out.
That got him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Cuevas will hit next. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Waldron in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Tying run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Grounded to third, could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Rusty Waldron up next for the A's. First pitch, and it just misses. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. That ends the inning. Game 1.
Take your base.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Francisco Garcia grounded out his first time up. That one the other way. And no one can get there. Headed for the plate. The run scores. Here comes a second. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Valdez digs in now. Fly to right his first time. Just missed. Late on that fastball. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. That's off the inside corner, and the count 2-1.
2-1.
Man at second. Inside, almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now a chance for Tony Sanchez. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And delivers outside. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fastball for a strike at 95. In the air, right side. Raimo makes the play, and that will end the inning. 2 runs. Go-ahead run on base. Logan now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The shortstop takes the ball.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And a count 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Emilio Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. 2-3. Game 1 of the World Series. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Garcia getting ready to hit. And he lays one down the left side. Feliz in plenty of time to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt. And now the catcher comes up to him. Esteban Valdez. 1 for 3.
Right through there for a strike. That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Ornelas, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Tebow also getting ready. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of game one. Line drive, base hit. One run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Next up for the A's, Tony Sanchez. In the dirt. Two runs across in the inning here in game one of the World Series. Into center and a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting number 23.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. Jose Ornelas into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here is Dave Vogelsang. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Two outs. Late swing fouled off. The A's looking to add another. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Mark Cuevas next to bat for the A's. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Number 22.
2 outs, bases full. Cuevas the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
On the ground to third. They get the force. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Athletics 4 and the Giants 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Richie Logan. This to third, Compton. Slings it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Vasquez, a 6-foot righty, just 21 years old. And he was born in Panama. And right back to the mound. And the Giants down to their final out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here is Ronaldo Starnes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 31.
And up next for the Giants, Arnold Walters. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. One strike away from securing game 1.
That's a ball.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the
1-2.
count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one is upstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.